2023 was one of the worst years in history for Hollywood. And between the actors and writers strikes, which ended up delaying so many different things, it doesn't look like 2024 is going to be any better. I guess the only positive is with fewer movies coming out, they can't possibly lose as much money as they did in 2023. But when you look ahead to the most anticipated movies, it would be pretty hard to imagine that a movie that got ratioed to hell by a fan base with nearly 200,000 dislikes in its first trailer on YouTube, Madam Web, what looked to be kind of a cringe girl power, and another one of these Sony Spider-Man movies that doesn't actually have Spider-Man in it, that couldn't possibly be anyone's most anticipated movie of 2024, could it? Well, if you're the mainstream media, apparently it can. From Variety, I saw this tweet going around the other day. Yellow Flash made a video about it. So many people retweeted this. Madam Web is on Variety's list of most anticipated films of 2024. The movie, which stars Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney, is set to premiere on February 14th. And of course, a lot of the replies are people that are kind of in disbelief that this could possibly, that this movie, right? This movie that got roasted to hell with just the trailer, that virtually no one is looking forward to, that this movie somehow made their most anticipated list. Have we redefined the word anticipated now too? Most anticipated laughing emoji. They're trying to appeal to an audience, women who are never going to go out in droves to watch this movie. Most anticipated flop, anticipated by who? Passing looks nothing like Madam Web. More like first box office bomb of the year. That might be possible. And when you go and look at the actual article, because I was puzzled, I was like, how the fuck could they put this in the most anticipated movies? Well, the reason is they have 40 fucking movies. 40! They've got 40 movies that are supposedly their most anticipated of, 42. Spider-Man's not even going to get released there, but Nosferatu, so 41. We'll say 41 of their most anticipated movies of 2024. That, I guess, makes a little more sense because there's so few releasing, but still, I found it interesting that they're trying to pass this thing off. Look at all the comments on this. I love the part where she said it's bombing time and it bombed at the box office. I love the part where she's about to beat the villain and says, "See you next Wednesday." Truly the paragon of cinema. I love the part where she throws a rock at Madam Web and says she didn't see that coming, which is a visual metaphor for how good this trailer is. I mean, just to give you guys a glimpse, right? Just to give you a little bit of a reminder, if you forgot what Madam Web was, if you forgot the trailer, which I wouldn't be surprised if you did, here you go.
What? Who are you? What is going on? I can see the future. Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming? That's not how it works.
I've seen that man before.
So who is he?
Ezekiel Sims. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Wait, I recognize you. You live in my building. You're the paramedic. Well, yeah, you almost ran me over. You don't think this is weird? How we're all connected?
This is the movie, right? That is one of their most anticipated of 2024. Now, I gotta admit, the idea, listen, you had some attractive women in this thing. If maybe you put them in some spider suits a little more in the trailer, maybe people would be a little more excited. Sydney Sweeney, one of the most attractive people in Hollywood, in a lot of people's opinion. Yet, nonetheless, it doesn't seem like actual people are excited for this. Because I thought it was funny that somebody else did their poll of most highly anticipated superhero movies and TV shows of 2024. They had an interesting result. These are the movies and TV shows you voted as most anticipated in 2024. Madam Web is on this list. They put every single superhero thing on this list, but Madam Web is all the way down here, getting 1% of the vote. Look at this. Deadpool 3 won by a wide margin. Joker Part 2, X-Men 97, The Penguin series, Echo, Agatha, even Agatha gets more than that. Creature Commandos, I don't give a fuck about that. Kraven the Hunter, Superman and Lois Season 4, then Madam Web, followed by Venom 3, Marvel Zombies, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So you know what the reality is? That maybe this movie, this seems to be made more for the critics than it does the audience. Maybe it is anticipated by the mainstream media, but it certainly isn't highly anticipated by the audience, which means it's going to be another absolute box office nightmare in all likelihood. What do you guys think about this? It was funny when I started seeing people talking about this, that this was actually a real thing. That they actually put this movie that had been ratioed to hell on a list of most anticipated movies of 2024. When you factor in how many movies they put on the list, I guess it starts to make sense. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.